Wounded Warrior Project come about?
Well, it's actually a great American story. There were 6 men who were working in the nonprofit world, and they actually saw news footage of warriors coming home from the Landstuhl medical facility in Germany, going to Walter Reed, wearing only their hospital gowns. Their personal gear had not caught up with them or was destroyed in whatever attack they were in. So they decided we needed to do something. So they took it on themselves to go to various drugstores, get some sundry items. They maxed out several personal credit cards. And they bought some backpacks, and they shipped 30 backpacks to Walter Reed Medical Facility. They called Walter Reed a few days later to say, did they arrive? And the response was, yes, and we need 30 more. So that's when they realized we need to get some sponsors, and we need to get them sponsors fast. And so that was a short 10 years ago, and Wounded Warrior Project has grown to where it is today.
And you have some incredible corporate sponsors
We do.
On board. I mean, Cisco, Coke, Bank of America, Heinz, you know, and we hear so much negative press about corporate America and corporate greed. I have to say, it is very heartening to see these companies really step up to the plate in a big way, and not just financially, but actually invest in these people.
Well, you're absolutely right. You named probably a half dozen of our corporate sponsors, and the list is very lengthy. Each corporate sponsor has made a commitment not only of financial support, but some have internship programs, some have hired warriors. We are very fortunate.
What's the employment situation for veterans, and particularly for wounded veterans?
The employment situation across America, of course, is difficult. For veterans, it is that much more difficult. And for wounded veterans, it is almost twice as difficult. And we're not just talking about those visible wounds. We're talking about the invisible wounds that you've talked about on the show earlier. There's a stigma. Some employers don't understand. Some veterans themselves don't want to talk about their own wounds. And what we try to do with our Warriors to Work program is get warriors to realize that they can talk about their injury. They can talk about what is on their mind and what's driving them. We do all of the traditional workforce development things, but with a much higher touch that most people who've experienced traumatic stress require, because they lose some confidence. They lose that sense of camaraderie, that sense of mission, and we try to put that back in their spirit and then get them to the point where they're ready to be hired.